If you have been a subscriber of my channel for a while, then you probably noticed that I put out a lot of content and I do so pretty consistently. Since the beginning of 2018, I have put out more than 50 videos on this YouTube channel, and I believe that this is the main reason why I went from less than 100 subscribers to more than 1,400 subscribers by now. The best thing that you can do in order to become really good at something is to simply keep at it. You need that consistency over a long period of time in order to make incremental improvements. But what I also noticed, and what I want to talk about in this video, is that these incremental improvements, that you always set the bar a little bit higher with each new project, can actually harm your consistency and then in turn harm your overall output and in the end your quality. See, I experienced this firsthand in the last 2 weeks. I was so determined to give you guys the best content that I could possibly produce. So I started to push myself more and put more and more pressure on myself until my expectations were so ridiculously high that there was simply no way that I could possibly live up to them. And what that eventually leads to was what you could witness the last 2 weeks. I didn't put out any more videos. And it's not even that I didn't try, but I dismissed so many different topics that I initially thought was interesting, but then didn't fulfill my ridiculously high requirement anymore. I would set up my camera, but then there would be something wrong with the lighting. I didn't like how the shadows looked in the back of me, so I never published those videos. I tried and I just never felt content with the end result. So I ended up sacrificing my consistency for quality, which is ironic because I in the end didn't put up any content anyways, so there was also not really quality, right? The point that I'm trying to make here is this. Improvement is fantastic, but it is never a straight line up. It always comes with setbacks along the way. And you have to embrace those. You have to embrace those plateaus where you simply stagnate in your skill level, or maybe you even go through a little dip, because you know that those are the times where you can sort of regroup yourself, reflect on what you maybe have to change up in your routines in order to take your skills to the next level. What you never should do though, and this is where I went wrong the last 2 weeks, is that you should never sacrifice your consistency. You have to stay in the game even when things are not working out for you. You have to keep grinding, you have to keep putting yourself out there, you have to take a beating sometimes, but this is all part of your improvement process. So in a way, this is what I'm doing with this video. The setup is far from perfect, the lighting is pretty shitty because here in Sweden it is dark at 5 p.m. these days. I also have set up this tripod for the camera on my mattress on the bed, so it's a bit shaky and maybe even a little bit crooked. There are no fancy animations in this video, not like in the past. So I'm really going back to the basics with this video. Just wanted to put something out there for you guys to show you that I'm still here and that there's a lot more coming in the future. So this is me sacrificing a little bit of quality in order to keep the consistency. And in the short term, this might hurt a little bit, especially for myself, because I always want to put out the best thing I can possibly do for you guys. But I'm sure in the long run, this will pay off. Much more than taking a 2-month break and like going back to the drawing board, reflecting what I could change in my content, instead of just putting it out there and see what I get back from you guys as feedback. And since I am talking about consistency in personal development in this video, I quickly want to announce that this week I am gonna launch my first ever ebook. You are gonna be able to download that instantly, and I'm gonna publish a video about that specifically later on this week. But I am super excited to publish it. It is called the 10 Powerful Principles of Personal Growth. And one of these principles is in fact consistency. So if you want to learn more about consistency or other 9 principles of personal growth and really go deep into each and every one of these topics, including different case studies of highly successful and inspirational people that live these principles, you should really check out the ebook as soon as I publish it. Take care guys and see you soon. Until next time.